Hey guys, me again. I'm cruising along. I'm hoping to catch something I just saw across the street on camera. Not that. There's a guy in the turn lane who's about to come towards us. It's got a trike. I think that is cool. I don't know if you guys can see it past the truck. A gold-wing trike. I've never seen one like that. Nifty. Anyway, that's my segue into a little topic I'd like to call bike choices. Obviously, I like sport bikes. This particular bike is considered sport touring because it's got a little bit more vertical seating arrangement, a little more conservative. But I like sport bikes in general. I mean, I watch guys like Brutosaurus Rex and Vilma that are just gnarly guys on VFRs and Busas and CBRs and stuff like that, and I love all of those bikes. Oh my god. But there are guys whose bike choices lean more towards the cruiser chopper style thing. So here's my little tidbit, what I have to say on bike choices. To each their own. You don't like somebody's bike? Leave them alone about it. It's not your bike. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. There are too many guys in parking lots and bike nights and motorcycle shops around the continent and the world who feel like they need to share their opinion on your machine. Earlier today I was in a parking lot and some guy told me that my bike looked stupid. Now mind you, my bike has the stock paint job on it from 1994. I realize that it looks like a bike from the 90s, and that's because it is a bike from the 90s. And I think I made that guy feel like an idiot when I pointed out to him that he was correct. It looked like a bike from the 90s because it is. But it got me to thinking. That guy didn't need to share his opinion with me. I didn't ask him for it. I don't care what he thinks. And in the long run, we shouldn't care what anyone else thinks about our machines. This machine is mine. I like it the way it is. I like the color. I like the seating arrangement. I like the gas mileage. I like the width of the tires. Everything about this bike, I like. And if I don't like something, I'll change it. But it's nobody else's place to point out or say anything about my toy. It's my toy. You don't like my toy? Get your own damn toy. So that's what I have to say on bike choices. I mean, there's no reason why guys on two wheels can't get along. And if you're going to argue over something as stupid as brand loyalty, maybe you don't belong on a bike. That's my 2 cents. And I'm sure that those people that watch me regularly will not only understand, but some of you will even agree. Sorry, I ran out of gas. I had to turn my reserve knob on real quick on the fly. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like sometimes people just need to shut the hell up. If you don't like someone's bike, tough noogies. Like your bike and leave them alone. That's my take on it. That's take all of that pent-up energy that you were going to waste complaining about somebody else's toy and put it into your own toy. And yes, I refer to my bike as a toy. Why? Because it is. I mean, yes, motorcycles are a wonderful form of transportation, but in the end, I am nothing but an overgrown child. And this machine right here is my big wheel. It really is. This is my bicycle from when I was 10. Like, I never grew up, and I don't intend to grow up. And any of you that do intend to grow up should probably not ride motorcycles. Because let's face it, the guys who ride motorcycles are the immature, exciting, fun Peter Pans of the road. We never fully grow up. It's part of what makes this lifestyle so attractive. What number am I on? Number 1. Of course I'm on number 1, because I'm number 1. Duh. That's right. Take it all. Take it all! Yeah, that's right. Full tank. I didn't even spend all the money I put in. Cool. I'll be right back. Yes. Where was I? Oh yeah. Bike choices. Now I am a sport bike guy. But you'll notice that all the other guys in my club are Harley Davidson or other metric cruiser riders. And that makes sense for their lifestyle. I'm actually considering picking up a cruiser style bike as a second option for when we do these longer rides, because let's face it, this thing's not that comfortable long distance. It's fairly comfortable. We'll get into more on that later. But the cruiser style bikes are where it's at for going to the places we go. More of the people I ride with ride sport bikes, but even then, I mean, you got guys like Bones. You guys have seen Bones' bike. It's a touring bike, and it's incredibly comfortable for him, especially because he's so tall. And I have a lot of friends that ride bikes like mine that are sport touring models that are just a little more upright, so a little more comfortable. Of course, then I have guys like my brother, YouTube name Greenlight Blitz, who rides a VMAX that is highly custom. He went all out and did some cool stuff with his bike that makes it incredibly hard for most people to ride, but he's comfortable on it. And guys like my buddy Outlaw, love my CBX, who rides a gnarly CBR 600 RR that he doctored up real nice after an accident. These guys are being retarded, so I'm just going to pass a few of them real quick. Nice charger, though. Anyway, the point is, anybody on two wheels is awesome. And when you start thinking like that, people will get along with you better. If you have an opinion on someone's bike, stifle it. You tell them their bike is cool. Why? Because it has two wheels. It doesn't matter if you don't like it, or the color's weird, or it's not your preference. You like them because they have two wheels. That's as it should be. So tired of all these opinionated people. Oh, sport bike. Oh, cruiser. Oh, Honda. Oh, Yamaha. No offense to guys out there that are motovloggers that have preferences. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the jackass who will stop me at the gas station to tell me why Harley is better than Kawasaki. I don't care. If I agreed with him, I would have a Harley instead of a Kawasaki. So let's just agree to disagree. And I'll ride my bike way faster than you ride yours. In any case, I keep repeating the same point, but I think that's because it's an important point to make. Sometimes the best thing you can do in a given situation is shut up. And that holds especially true when you're talking to someone about their vehicle. Whether it's a car or a bike is irrelevant. Most people on bikes are the kind of people who work on their own toys, I've noticed. And so when you tell me that you don't like my bike, what you're indirectly telling me is that you don't appreciate the work I put into it, or the mileage I've put on it, or the look that it has. It's indirectly an insult to me. So don't do that. That's a heads up for my subscribers, especially because most of you guys ride. I can tell from your avatars that you guys are riders. It's good to have an opinion, it's good to have discussions. But don't be a douchebag. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're burning bridges and making enemies. Rather, stifle it for just a few minutes and consider whether it's worth pointing out. Because most of the time it's not. Most of the time it just doesn't matter. I mean, you look at guys like, I hate to name drop, but I'm going to. You look at guys like Darkflight and Defobra, both well-known motovloggers. One on Kawasaki, one on a Honda. And they have this rivalry going on YouTube. But, whoops, false neutral. Anyway, given the opportunity, I have no doubt in my mind that Defobra and Darkflight would ride together, side by side. And it would be one of the most awesome motovlogs in history. Done on a Kawasaki and a Honda. And they wouldn't care. Because they're mature adults, most of the time. And they understand what it is to ride. So that's what I had to say on that. If you don't like it, too bad. Bike choice. It doesn't matter. 2 wheels is better than the car any day. And that's what I have to say on that. And I'll see you guys next time. Stop. 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 Stop, stop, stop.